Clippers again.
Recently, Kawhi Leonard signed a 3-year extension with the Clippers, and he's led that team to a few hot streaks this year. So how many times have they won 5+ games this season?
Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Now, introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. A 6'4" guard, number 12, Dosunmu. And the power forward, at 6'6", number 13, Torrey Craig. A 6'5" guard, number 6, Alex Caruso. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of your home team. Another round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's George. And it's Highland in at the point. And for Chicago, Torrey Craig is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
DeRozan against Leonard. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Basket counts.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Pero may towel sila.
And Craig has it in the corner. And they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Stolen by Zubac. 3-on-3. And it's Highland in the corner. They get it back. Leonard off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the work rate that Kawhi shows on every play, never takes a moment off, and that can lead to second chance opportunities. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Unloads from 13.
What the fuck? Uy. Foul yun?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, easy call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
DeRozan's shot is good.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Highland passes to George. And George with the stop.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Leonard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to go through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Tinanggal ka agad si Divo. What the fuck is this shit?
15 foul.
Lalo agad.
Island with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Nobody near Leonard.
Uy, luwa.
Here's Zubac. And three
Hello,
chances
Rosie.
on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Craig. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Yeah.
Nailed from three-point land.
Number
Just a
17.
smooth operator from distance.
Smooth
I'll be tighter to
operator.
him next time, I bet.
Uy.
Picked him clean. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ahead. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive
Most legend
finish by
beat him, bro.
Vucevic. Once he gets strong
Most
inside
legend beat him.
positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Left side, Leonard. There's the triple. Frank pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Vucevic. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Well, he is looking confident.
No white, no
Love
problem,
how they're
bro.
using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
Team ball.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Clippers. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And when you look at the Clippers, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
I think they can, but one thing's for sure, they're about to find out that the regular
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The basket.
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Pantay ni Leonard.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the calls
Tingnan mo yun, no?
stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to review
wala
it,
si Harden.
double checking if the
Tapos
game continues on.
Let's hear it, fans.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I love that about DeMar DeRozan. He is so decisive. He's an assertive player. He's excellent at pulling up and burying these shots.
Tucker can't get it to go.
I guess we credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to force the shot.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Hey, yo, Paul.
Here's Highland. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Zubac, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Leonard. DeRozan's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's the pass to Zubac.
Uy.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Away team ball.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Number 1, Nikola Vucevic. Second, Andre Drummond.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Bulls. And here we go. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Nakal pala na ako.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland. So for the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. Man subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Now the Clippers moving it up. A pull-up, and he gets the jumper to drop. Bulls leading by 5. Outside DeRozan.
Oh, PG, hello.
DeRozan's got 11.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
It's their first game of a back-to-back. So, Richard, what's your take on players resting on back-to-backs?
Well, honestly, Kevin, I don't know how much more you can give to players. They practice less. They have more trainers. They have all the amenities. At some point in time, it's about who's going to go out there and play the game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Daniel Tice comes in for Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for Paul George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls. Will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Kobe White. On defense, the Clippers. 6-point game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's getting around 8 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
DeRozan, oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Los Angeles trails by 8. Here's Man, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Hello, Drell.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for Chicago. Inside, out to Carter. Pass to Terry. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Man. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Drummond missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
He gets that one. And now it's only a 5-point Chicago lead.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Carter dishes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. It's rebounded by Tice. Los Angeles trails by 5. Here's Mann, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Assisted by
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, God.
Mann takes it inside.
Terrence
I'll
Mann.
tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid
Taylor.
off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Taylor's checked in for the Bulls. The Clippers have shot 75% to strike, 6 of 8. That one is no good. Chicago leading. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the
At
line.
the line for the Bulls.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Los Angeles trails by
2 minutes
4.
remaining in the first.
They get a hand on it.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Assist goes to
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Terry.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Carter. And that one's good. Drummond. And now a 9-point Bulls lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. And it's set back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
God damn, bro. Wala, binalibol ni Drummond. Ooh! Get out of here, bro.
.58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Plumlee. It's deflected. The feed to Carter.
Oh, layo. Pero ang ganda ng block kanina. Teka. Mukha. Mukha ito baba. Ooh.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Uy,
Here's
gago.
Primo. Count it. Primo's got his second bucket tonight. Chicago leading by 7.
Primo James.
Carter looking around to the inside, and he makes good on the layup.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist. .29 seconds left in the first. Down low, here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Hindi ako makalayo.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Lets the 3 fly, and the Bulls another 3.
Number 17.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Back to Drummond. Good if it goes. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying a 12. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Richard, what's an unseen skill that PJ Tucker possesses, one that might normally go unnoticed?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it's his communication. Tucker is a big talker on the floor. He's sharing information, alerting his teammates. It's an underrated skill of leadership.
No good. His first miss after 3 makes. Los Angeles trails by 10. George with no one around. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got his 5th rebound in this one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. The Bulls leading by 13 to the inside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Bulls. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
I think they can, but one thing's for sure. They're about to find out that the regular season pressure is no match for the playoff pressure.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Poetry in motion when Kawhi lets go from the mid-range.
They grab their own miss. Vucevic, and the rejection by Zubats. Over to the wing. Outside Leonard. Takes it from 10. Misses.
Puro fake. Ang dami yung fake. Wala niya. Tayo mo. Tira ng tira. First time naka-block sa fadeaway na yun. Ang laki kasi dito ba eh. Hey. Ooh.
Off the right eye.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Vucevic with the bucket.
On the interior of Vucevic, this man has so many moves to account for.
Island deciding where to go with it. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And the basket is good. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
George passes to Zubats. It's over Vucevic. Tipped away. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
George passes to Zubats, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Chicago leading by 15. Out to the right wing. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the 2nd. Leonard on the wing. Puts it up from 17. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Good chance here for George. Again, Los Angeles.
And that was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Shoots off the step back. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7.
Uy.
12 now.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Grabe naman si Kawhi. Nagsa-celebrate pa si DeRozan eh. Oh, step back. Bang. Hey, I'm here, bro. Hey. Teka. Hey.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. On its way from DeRozan for 2. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles trails by 13. Inside, Tucker. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Tries it from 19. Nice spin off the left rim and in. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
On your jumper, DeMar does something a little bit different. He gets great lift off the floor. That makes his shot so tough to contest.
To the middle. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Bulls lead by 15.
360.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say,
360. Oh.
when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. George passes to Zubac. Now Highland. Back to Zubac. A shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 15. And shot on the way. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can...
Hindi ko mabantayin si PG. Ano nangyari?
do.
Shoots from the elbow. Pass to Craig. Here's Dosunmu. He's defended by Highland. Shot clock at 6. Caruso, no good. Los Angeles trails by 15 to the paint. A nice shot by Tucker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
DeRozan for 3. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Highland passes to Zubac. Makes it off the glass. Zubac has got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Out to DeRozan. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Chicago leading by 11. Now the pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Tucker. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's George. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. That's now 8 points for Paul George. Here's Craig. Buries it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
And the Clippers call time here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. Daniel Tice comes in for P.J. Tucker. Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. Mann subbed in for Paul George.
And understanding his role in the offense, Drummond rarely forces anything on that end.
Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Parehas nag-dive. Tatawa ko eh. Grabing hassle yan eh.
Out left to the wing. Launches a three.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Tice against DeRozan. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Primo's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Right wing.
Primo.
To the inside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Bulls leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's DeRozan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical.
Na-shoot yun. Late ko na na-shoot yun. I'm just that good, bro.
And mental game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
It's stolen by Tice. .135 left here in the second. They double him with Drummond. Powell kicks to Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Man. Tice. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and how
Former
about
Chicago Bull legend.
on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Here's DeRozan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. DeRozan's got 11 points in the quarter.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter.
Oy.
Here's Mann. DeRozan defending. And Plumlee kicks to Tice. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. To the middle. Here's Phillips, and that one is stuffed right through.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Primo. Misses the baby hook.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Down low. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Outside corner. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls lead by 16. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We had some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
And building that wall will help you, Coach, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 24 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let the defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack, get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Phillips in at the force line. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Los Angeles trails by 14. Here's Highland. And Los Angeles with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside DeRozan. Passes to Caruso. A three-pointer off the
Good rin
mark.
yun.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And
Oh
the
my
Clippers getting
God.
another bucket right there.
Brother.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
DeRozan with it. He's against Tucker. DeRozan. That's good.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that, but not DeRozan.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 17. Lets it go from 14. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Chicago making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And Tucker kicks to George. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Highland misses. The Bulls leading by 13. Inside,
GG.
Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
For 3.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. That
What
one
the
goes
hell?
in.
Paul George.
Ano ni Paul George? Ang gulo maglaro. What the fuck? Ay, ito. Pinaka-crossover niya pa ako. Ayaw nga. Grabe. Ang smooth eh. Oh. Talalo ako, talalo. Oh. Wait, di ba trouble yun? Naiwan yung bola, tapos na-shoot.
George has got 13.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Zuba. Oh! Slam it down!
Yeah, that.
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man.
Damn. Fade away. Gago, taas nun. Oh. Levine could never. The joke na.
George against Caruso. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Craig's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the inside. Vucevic throws it down.
Look, Vuce is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh.
And just solid work on the back end of that.
And you're right, finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Los Angeles trails by 18. Here's Highland. It's blocked, and they get it back. Los Angeles with an...
Grabe naman yung block na yun. Volleyball. Papunta kay George.
Another miss.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
To the middle.
Ooh.
Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Highland misses. Chicago leading by 20. Hangs in midair and converts on the double push layup. DeRozan's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Here's George. 13 points in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. If you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lumley's checked in.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of it. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Naging open si Vooch.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. To the paint. Here's George in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And sticking with his shot, Paul George willing that ball in.
To the wing on the left. Oh, good on the triple. Los Angeles trails by 20. Here's Highland, and it's denied. One-on-one here. Here's Caruso. Yep, and goes.
Di ba ako block nun?
Caruso's got his 2nd basket of the night. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Vucevic trying to get open. And even 3-on-3 break. The wide open look here for Highland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Caruso. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Caruso's got 6 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And it's Highland in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the 2nd chance points. Vucevic has got 14 points here in the 2nd half. Left side, Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
A different look for the Clippers. Daniel Tice is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Powell comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Highland. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Tice. Los Angeles trails by 19. Here's Powell. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mann passes to Powell. Here's Mann. The 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Leonard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls leading by 21. And Craig has it in the corner. Vucevic, a strong finish under heavy pressure. Vucevic has got 28 points for the game.
Put it is 28.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And here's Leonard from 3.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Clippers making a switch here. Primo's checked in. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Bulls.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Carter. He kicks it to Drummond. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, shot.
1:51 left in the third quarter. He takes it in. Primo with the bucket. Primo's got 8.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Phillips' shot is off. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Hands it from downtown. He's got 17.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Primo, the pass to Leonard. A rebound by Phillips.
That's a surprise. I mean, it's out of character for him to miss when the defense is not.
What the fuck? Grabe si Rocco. Rocco. Iwan nga lang. Binit.
Right up on it. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
A second chance effort. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. The pass to Phillips. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball. Checking in for the away team.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter.
Paul George.
Back to Carter. Over in the corner, Caruso. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Caruso's got 11 points here in just the second half. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Oh, go.
Words of praise from Billy Donovan asking them to stay locked in. Make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. So let's see if that continues.
Kobe Brown.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Norman Powell. George is out there with Brown. And it's Coffee in at power forward. Got that bucket in no time.
Welcome to the NBA, broski. Kay Paul George po.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Man. And here's Brown outside.
Baba ng talon eh. Bagay, uy. What? Hindi naman nag-dribble sa labas ah.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the Clippers making a change here. Boston's checked in. Chicago calls timeout. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Yep, it counts. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Chicago. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And it's off from 3-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Wasted no time on that one. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Boston. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nice shot by Terry.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Coffee passes to Boston. Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Count the basket.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Here's Powell. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Drummond. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure that players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Powell. No good, unable to end this run.
Oh, nice pass.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Down low. And Coffee gets it to go. Coffee's got his first basket.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Taylor's shot good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. To the paint. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Tice, no one around him. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Here's DeRozan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
DeRozan.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Mann. From 13 feet, it goes down. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Craig can't get it to go.
Garbage time lang.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13. So just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. And with the rebound. Mann's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Boston. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, damn, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 30 points for Vucevic.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
It's good.
Daniel Tice.
Former Bulls legend.
Chicago with the ball. DeRozan on the wing. Vucevic. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Right side, DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Primo. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Brown.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Taylor's checked in for Torrey Craig. On the wing, DeRozan. Over George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Primo, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And DeMar DeRozan, good for 3. DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter. Got a piece of it. And the pass to Tucker. Here's Primo. Terry covering. The shot by Primo, no good. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. To the inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Primo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's George. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Ooh. Sayang, green yun eh. Ay, ayaw. Oh. Tuloy-tuloy na. Oh. Rebound po.
Shot by Taylor, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Oh. Oh.
Goes back up. And it's Tice laying it in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Taylor passes to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
Oh.
And the basket by DeRozan.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Outside, George to the left side wing. Here's Mann. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
2 minutes.
DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Out to DeRozan. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, our sheet blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that.
Boo.
And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Vucevic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, George. And it's George again missing. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Terry. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Nailusot pa yun. Damn. Oh, Primo, where you going, broski? Uy.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The assist, Josh
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
GG's Clippers. Okay, draw 45-7. 32-20. B team drama. B. Double si B team. Holy shit. Pawi ka next time. GG's. On to the Wizards.